Che bordiero.
Se c'è fila forse perché va la capella.
Ah, t'es relou, putain. Whipped cream on top. for meat, fish sandwiches. Yeah, we're making meat.
Reclusione fino a 5 anni e multe fino a 15.000 euro per i esecuti e per chi danneggia.
Kind of love this right now. I really feel I'm flying, releasing my troubles. And although you're so far, I really feel we're in twain. We'll wait till it's right for us to be looking at the stars from my balcony, wondering about what the future will bring. Oh, we'll have made it so far. Looking at each other and knowing how we've been through a lifetime. Here we are now. Oh, we made it this far. You'll do what you need. I'll sing me a song. We'll meet when we meet. Touch base and walk on. I'm kinda choked up right now. I really feel you can hear me and get this wherever you are. As you breathe in the space, as I breathe in the city, we'll know when it's right for us to be looking at the stars from my balcony, wondering about what the future will bring. Oh, we'll have made it so far. Looking at each other